Yeah, welcome. Okay, this is Papa Squad Podcast. My name is Ivan.
I'm Tarek.
And what is your name?
My name is Leo, and I'm from Taiwan.
Taiwan. Welcome to Sydney, man. It's your first day, you said.
Yes,
How do you think of Sydney so far?
Oh, it's so beautiful. I just been to the opera house this afternoon, and it's so beautiful. It's like my dream come true.
Wow.
When I at school, we learn from like Australian culture from our geography book, and the picture cover of the book is the Sydney Opera House, and it's my first time to come to here, so I feel it's like a dream come true.
I wish you were this happy when we see the Opera House, man. You're the happiest man ever to hear about the Opera House.
Well, welcome, man.
And also the construction is so different from
the architecture,
from, like Asian culture, like
there's old and new together.
Oh yeah, I saw
the sky's more blue.
Places looks like castle. It's
you're right.
like Harry Potter stuff.
You should go to University of Sydney. It looks like Harry Potter.
I haven't been there before,
Yeah,
so
go
probably,
check it out.
Whoa.
So, is there anything about Sydney or Australia that scared you or scares you right now when you're coming here?
Scare. Actually,
That is the topic of today.
I don't have much scare, especially Australia scared me, but
What does scare you?
I think being into a relationship is a little bit scary.
Right.
Maybe I'm not sure because for Asian guys we are very conservative, very shy. So when I maybe come to here or even when I'm in Taiwan, I feel very scared to maybe talk with girls or
approach girls.
How to approach this girl. How to have a good pick-up line or something.
You're preaching to the choir here, brother.
I think it's a
maybe
universal
Australian guys,
fear.
Australian guys, you can give us some tips. Yeah.
Why do you assume Australian guys are better at approaching girls than
Maybe
Taiwanese
Western guys, I feel Westerners are more outgoing and like.
You have an inferiority complex, my friend. You're sexy, man.
There's a higher population in Taiwan though, so
more
you guys
competition.
are doing something right.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this term Riz?
I heard about what is.
See, that's why you're not getting any girls, man. You don't know what Riz is, man.
What is Riz mean?
This guy, he's the Riz lord.
Riz is like how you interact with a girl, how you speak to her, show off your charisma, and then she's more attracted to you. Anyways, we don't want to talk about that stuff too much today. We want to talk about your fears.
His fear is talking to girls, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you lack confidence, right? So that's why you're not able to get these girls. So, what is it about what exactly scares you about talking to a girl?
Maybe I just feel maybe I'm not that funny to continue a topic or something like that. Maybe I just afraid them to turn me down and
the rejection.
Yeah, rejection.
Were you scared when you approached us? Because you came and chatted to us.
To guys, I feel just like a body, so it's not that scary compared to talking with girls.
Yeah. Have you approached a girl before in public?
But in Taiwan, I approach foreign girls more than Taiwanese girls because I feel maybe for foreign girls they more outgoing, so maybe it's easier.
Something different. Yeah, you have that thing about you that's different to the rest of them. Like, I can finally meet a Taiwanese guy or something like that. But the Taiwanese guy's like, you're just like everyone
a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think maybe different cultural background can have more topics to talk as well.
Because you come from different worlds, different cultures, you can talk about the differences.
Very fresh, very new. So.
I see. Is there anything else in your life apart from relationships that you're scared of that scares you?
Maybe also future career job is also very scared about me because I don't have very clear picture of my future, so I don't know how to do in the future. So
and that scares you, a bit anxious about it.
Yeah, how to make more money to do more stuffs. Yeah.
You're a similar age to us. You're 26, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a job lined up here while you're in Australia?
In Australia, not yet. But because I would like to get second year working holiday visa, so maybe after a couple weeks I will go to some rural area to
pick some fruit.
Probably farm job or some factory. Yes.
So you're having a working holiday visa here?
Yes.
Okay. What did you do back in Taiwan?
I used to work in realty. Rental realty, helping people to rent house or stores.
Oh, like a buyer's agent, similar to that?
Yeah. But it's rental.
Yeah. Rental. Oh, okay.
So what scares you about not having? Is it the lack of security? You think, like not being able to know what to do, or something that you're passionate about, or is it really the money side of it?
You mean the job in the future?
Yeah, is it what scares you? The fact that you might be doing something that's wasting your time, something that you don't really like, or is it the fact that you need money to survive and you're worried that you might not have money to survive?
I think maybe a lot of time the job we choose or we do is not fully related to our passion. So maybe we need to maybe be unhappy for 8 hours whole day, something like that.
Yeah.
Just to earn some money to have a roof over our heads and have some food.
So I think I would like to find a job which can relate to my hobby.
Yeah.
What are your hobbies?
My hobby, I really like to meet people from different cultures. So
And film?
I like filming as well.
Yeah. Do you have YouTube as well?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, but it's just my hobby.
Shout out your
YouTube right now.
Also, my YouTube channel name is Leo Me.
Leoni.
Leoni.
Leoni. Okay, nice. Very good.
Ni,
What are you afraid of, by the way?
I don't know. Horror movies?
I'm afraid of nothing, cuz. I'm a beast. I'm afraid of the not having the right job, not doing the thing that I'm supposed to be doing. Like maybe that's why I'm doing this podcast, because I feel like any job, it doesn't feel right for me. Do you know what I mean? Like,
so maybe a lot of young people they choose to start their own business,
side hustle,
to do something they like,
or just to figure out what you still don't like. We could try all these new things and still not like it, right?
Yeah.
But the more you learn about what you don't like, you probably get a little bit of a better understanding of what you do like. It takes time.
Yeah.
I wonder if our parents went through the same thing, like when they were growing up.
No, they didn't have self-actualization. They just had put a roof over the kids' heads.
Legit. Like we are. It's kind of like a product of being spoiled.
Yeah.
Having too many choices. Now we're like, I just want to have the best life possible.
What about you? What are you scared of?
I'm scared of dying a little bit.
Oh, you haven't come to terms with the... Yeah.
There's a saying goes, you only die once. So why should you scare?
Yeah. There's another saying.
You haven't heard of Yodo?
Yodo, you only die once. There's another saying. It's like every man lives 2 lives, and the second one begins when he realizes he only has 1.
Oh yes.
So you're still living your first life.
Yeah. Well, I realize I only have 1, man. It's fucking scary. I don't know. Like everyone dies, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'm scared of not existing anymore because I like existing.
I don't think I'm scared all the time, but I get scared. In moments, I get scared. Like,
almost got him.
Because all the things we're talking about, would you say that's fear? Like it's like you're scared, or is it just concerns? Like
anxious.
Yeah. It's like slightly different feeling.
I think a lot of time people just worried too much, and maybe they just worry too much. So when they maybe become old, they will regret. Why should they worry about? They have nothing to lose. Especially we are young people, so.
Would you give any advice to people on how to be less scared or how to be less worried?
I think you just keep trying, even if you will fail or something, but you just keep trying. Because maybe they will have sometimes you succeed.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like if you were to approach a few girls in public, I reckon you would succeed quite a bit.
Trying to
take your own advice.
Australian girls here.
Wait, why are they gotta be Australian? They can be from anywhere.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I'll send you to Thai Town, man. There's a few Thai girls that might like you.
Thai girls?
Maybe they're girls, I don't know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm scared a little bit.
That's why you're scared, yeah. That's what I'm really scared of. Lady boys. Shout out. You guys are the best. I was gonna say also, do you think people or human beings have become more scared or more afraid over time, or do you think we are less scared of things now?
I think we scare more because maybe because of the social media, we can easily to see people become so successful. So maybe in my parents' generation, they didn't have this kind of information, so they just keep trying. Like
Yes, that. But sometimes knowing is scary, and sometimes not knowing is scary too. Not having information about things, but things are going on in the world. Oh, there's atomic bomb or something.
Surely we have to be less scared. Like just like 2 generations ago, war, famine, like all these huge problems. You don't actually know if you're going to have any safety and physical safety, security,
parachute
crime.
pants.
Yeah, mortality rates. Like surely this is a much less scary time, but I think we don't feel like that, right?
Yeah.
Everybody feels shitter.
Maybe the more we know, the more we are aware. There's more things to be scared about, but we are less scared in general. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Well, we came to that nice conclusion. So where are you going to head off to now, man?
tonight.
Yeah. What's the plan?
What's your recommendation? Actually, I don't have plan to
Come back to our house, man. No, please don't.
We don't live together anyways.
Anymore.
really find a bar to try to pick up some girls.
You know what I would say. Just
Very well.
go find a place to eat. Go have a drink somewhere, and then just go for a walk. I wouldn't worry too much about meeting people because it's your first day, right?
Yeah. it's
Maybe
my-
don't stress about meeting people right now. Just explore the city, get your bearings.
Just don't eat anywhere near Circular Quay. Don't eat anywhere near the water. It's too expensive.
Yeah, it'll be
Oh,
pricey.
Here is like the best. This stop station and the next station and the one before it. These are the best areas for food.
Wait until you got that cherry picking job, and then you'll have some cash to splash around.
Oh yeah. How about the night in Australia? Is it safe? Like
very
Very safe.
Yeah,
it's
very safe.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Just don't be stupid, but it's pretty safe.
It's safe.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
safe. Yeah.
And especially in the city here, it's very safe. Nice people. Maybe on Friday night, Saturday night, there's more people drinking. So it can be people a bit more crazy. But
It's
Monday,
safe, it's safe,
Monday,
it's
it's
safe.
nothing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
Do you-
can wait. Yeah.
You know what? I really want you to try some like Chinese food, and so you can compare and be like,
the difference.
there's even Taiwanese restaurants here, so you can try that.
Yeah, I would like
Yeah,
to try.
go get Taiwanese
someday,
on your
yes.
first day in
Yeah,
Australia.
just be like, how is it? Is it shit or is it? Oh, it's really good. So
Yeah, I
I'll be
will.
interested to know your opinion. I'll look up on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, thank you so much for your recommendation.
No problem. All right,
Alright.
thanks for coming by today.
Thank you,
man.
brother.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
Yeah, have a good night, guys. See ya. Bye, Taiwan. Welcome to Papa Scott Podcast. I'm Ivan.
I'm Tarek. What's your name, brother?
I'm Andrew.
Nice to meet you, Andrew. All right, so the sign says, "What are you scared of?" What are you scared of, brother?
Well, I'd say deep waters because I'm a dog shit swimmer despite being like growing up here.
Oh, deep water. Interesting.
You
Interesting.
didn't grow up
I
here,
get-
or you did grow up here?
No, I did grow up here, but I can't swim for shit.
Do you have the the swim school in primary school? Like I think in year
Yeah,
two.
no, like they made me do the force stuff where they just kind of teach you, oh yeah, go on your back like a star, so
Yeah,
you can just float. And I can maybe swim the length of a pool.
Oh,
But
that's
outside
okay.
of that, it's just like, oh, if you chuck me in the middle of the ocean, I'm fucked, bro.
Damn, you got thick bones or something.
Most people are
that
fucked
shit's
if you
so
chuck them in the middle of the ocean, though.
I mean, fair.
Do you go to
I
the
feel like
beach?
Most people I know are decent swimmers. Yeah, from time to time.
Are you scared of the beach or something like that?
No, not at all.
You just stay on the sand.
Yeah, I prefer the sand.
dig some holes. Has this like affected your life in any way? Being scared of swimming?
Well, I'm not
Scared?
really like extremely scared, but if you ask me to pick a fear, I'd say
Yeah.
deep waters. Not a fan.
You can watch the Olympics and that, right? Like
Oh yeah,
Michael
of course.
Phelps is not like.
No.
Is there anything else in your life that, when you were younger, that really scared you when you were growing up? Did you have these like weird fears or anxieties?
Oh, dude, when I was a kid, I fucking hated cockroaches because just move real quick and shit.
Bro, I still hate cockroaches, man. They're disgusting.
Yeah,
If you see one, in your room before you go to bed, and then you try to hit it, but it crawls under somewhere where you
your
can't
whole
see
night's
it,
ruined.
I'm not going to bed.
Yeah, your whole night's ruined. Dude, I'll tell you a horror story.
Alright,
My
go ahead.
cousin had a cockroach crawl and burrow into his ear whilst he
Oh,
was sleeping at
fuck
night
that.
and stayed inside of his ear for like 2 days.
Did you ever ask him what it felt like?
He said it was hell. I could hear the cockroach moving around inside of my head. So he went to the hospital and they pulled out a cockroach out of his ear, covered in like earwax and stuff like that. Because once they get in, they get stuck. They can't get out.
Fuck, that actually sounds so shit. Fucking
Yeah, he
hell.
lives in Campbelltown, so
Oh.
you know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's filthy over there.
Filthy.
Yeah.
Cockroaches. What's your method of killing a cockroach? What's your desired method?
You grab a slipper and you smack it, or you just get mortine.
But the juices go everywhere.
But you got to be quick, so it just kind of like bounces up, and you don't squash it too much.
Ah,
It's
you're
like
not,
real
you're not
quick.
squish and press. You're just like,
Yeah, it's just like smack.
Ah, that's good
I
technique.
feel like that's the Asian way to do it.
It's the Asian way? Yeah.
With the slipper. Hey, so you dressed up in your work clothes. You work a corporate job, like in an office?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay, well,
What a carpenter, mate. What do you fucking...
what would you prefer? So you have to swim out in the ocean, like, let's say 50 meters out and then come back? Or you got to do like a presentation to like your whole office?
Presentation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So some people
He
would
does
be
that every day.
some people would be so freaked out by public speaking or having to present in
Oh
general.
no,
But
I get that because I don't like presenting either. But I feel
Okay.
like when you just when you're put into it, you're like, alright, fuck it, I'll just have to do it.
Just get it over with.
Would you rather present about something that you have no idea about, but your job is on the line? Or go swimming in the middle of the ocean?
I'm gonna start practicing my swimming.
That's the worst, right? You ever go to like these like job interviews or like you get chucked into a meeting, you're like,
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
no fucking clue. It's like, what do you do? Like, oh, do you want to take this offline? Do you want to...
Well, yeah, actually, like you said, once you know you're in it, you just get it over and done with. You can kind of do that with swimming as well, right?
Oh, you could just drown,
It's
yeah.
more the
get over and done
At
with
a
it.
certain point, I'm like, oh crap, I don't
Yeah.
think I'm making it.
So if you're going to escape North Korea, what would be your method? Like swim to south or run across the border, get shot? Or
Look, I think the only I'm not going through the DMZ because you're probably just fucked.
Yeah, a guy got fucked recently. Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
A US soldier, yeah.
I reckon the best way is probably just the only way to get in as well. You know, talk to the Chinese people because you know how the only way to get into North Korea is through Liaoning in China, which is northern China.
That's smart.
So yeah, I reckon that's probably the way to go.
My other question is, what do you think about the way of killing cockroaches where these like white people grab like wet tissues and they peg it at the wall and hit the cockroach? You ever seen that?
I've never seen that.
That doesn't sound very
And it
effective.
sticks
to me.
and then you could just pick up the tissue and then put that whole thing in the bin, the whole contraption in the bin. Have you seen this? No.
No, I feel like you'd have that pretty good accuracy though.
Yeah, the odds of you missing are so high.
Yeah,
you have to get close enough anyways.
Yeah.
Like you won't get enough velocity to kill the cockroach probably.
I feel like at the point where you're getting close, just grab like a slip or something.
Yeah.
Smack.
Do you have any fears that
So strange.
you've conquered now, but you used to have? Does anything spring to mind?
Not really, I'll be honest.
I haven't conquered any fear.
I mean, the whole being a shit swimmer thing hasn't really been conquered yet.
Dude
so-
lives in Penrith, so as furthest possible from the beach as possible.
Nah, I live right next to the water.
Oh really? Oh flex.
Where do you live?
Do you guys know Cull Bay?
No.
Where's that?
You know where Hurstville is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, you live
just
in the
keep
south.
Down south, down south.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Do you have a jet ski?
No, I'm not rich.
It's not Lebanese, bro. What do you mean? Did you go to Brighton, Los Angeles, bro?
Only I've been to Bay Vista there before.
Bay Vista
That's
Hotel?
about it, yeah. You know the place that they sell desserts and stuff at?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Like I always see that on my Lebanese TikTok. Yeah, that's true.
Do
you remember-
always with Lebanese?
Yeah, can't you tell? He's got the mullet and.
Do I look Lebanese?
You look more Lebanese.
He does
than
look
him, I'll
pretty
be honest.
Lebanese, actually. My friend was roasting you about your mullet yesterday.
That's pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
What are you? What's
I'm
background?
Chinese.
You're Chinese. Sorry about insulting your people about the quality of this tripod
Oh,
earlier.
look, man, I
My
don't give
bad.
a shit.
Yeah.
Actually, as long as as long as it's getting circulated around.
No one's gonna watch this, right? You can say what you feel.
Do you remember the last time you were scared or feared or had fear or you were anxious just in general? Recently or whenever?
Oh, maybe a few years ago, I was like on a
few years ago.
COVID.
no, I was like on a jet ski, and even though I had like a no, this is like
Say
in
wallah,
Thailand, so
say
it's like
wallah.
dirt cheap.
Oh, okay.
This is dirt cheap, so it's in Thailand.
All
right?
right.
And like I fell off, even though I had a life vest, so I shouldn't even be scared. But that brief moment when I hit the
it's
water,
the water
I'm
thing.
like, oh shit. And then I was like, oh wait a minute, I got a life vest, I'm fine. That's about it.
Do you have
Bro,
any like?
This guy's actually fearless.
Oh wow. Do you don't have like anxieties or anything?
Not really. I mean, if you put me in something like I don't know, like a proper dangerous situation, I'd be like afraid, obviously.
Not
but-
even like philosophically, like I'm scared of dying or I'm scared of wasting my life or something like that.
I think everyone's kind of got that whole I'm wasting my life kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, I try not to think about that stuff too much.
So avoidance is the key to
I
avoid.
reckon.
Bro,
That's
you-
what I'd go with.
You're actually coming across as like the most chill guy ever. So I gotta like.
Damn,
I
should
think he's
learn
got
from
something right. Yeah, exactly.
Just
Yeah.
forget about it, cuz. Don't worry.
And avoid the water.
So you'll be like the best therapist. I pay you like $300. Just don't
Shit, I
think
feel like
about it,
I'd be
bro.
a terrible therapist.
Just don't think about it.
Yeah.
Just relax.
I mean, hey, I reckon it's like, issues just,
What if you're in the middle of the ocean, mate? Just like, just relax, bro. Just kick
hey,
your
look,
legs.
if you die, you die. It's just how it is,
Yeah,
alright?
it is. But thanks for joining us, bro. Appreciate
That
it.
was a great podcast.
Where you headed tonight?
Oh, grab sushi in like Regent
Oh,
Place.
downstairs.
Actually, I don't know where. I'm waiting on another mate to say
Oh,
where
it's
it
actually
is.
mad expensive, but it looks really good.
I heard it was pretty good, so
I heard it's really
hey,
good too.
looking forward to it.
I'd love to
Hey.
try it out too. Well, hope you enjoy your night, my brother.
Appreciate you
you
taking the
must
time to
be-
talk to us, brother.
We'll do some swimming lessons later. Okay?
Yeah.
You love fish, but you can't swim.
I
Think
thought
about that.
about
Think
checking
about that.
See you, brother.
My name is Ivan.
I'm Tarek.
What's your name, man? This is Pop Squad Podcast. What's your name?
My name's Nathan.
Nathan. Nice to meet you, man. You look very dapper today.
Oh, I just came from work.
Yeah, you're looking fresh, man.
Where do you work? At the Butler factory or something? You look so
No,
fancy.
I work in sales for a watch company.
Oh, what kind of company? Oh, watch company. Very.
Yeah.
Well,
Are you
what's
wearing
on
a
your
nice
wrist?
watch there?
Yeah, it's all right.
No, don't be shy. Can I get a look?
Yeah, Grand Seiko.
I love Grand Seiko, man. I
Very
love Seiko
nice.
as well.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
And I like Orient, which is
Oh.
used to be a subsidiary of Seiko. Right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's a good brand, so. Yeah, those are very hard to come by.
Not really, but
Monetarily speaking.
Oh yeah, monetarily. Yeah, obviously, like yeah.
Well, you obviously
Do you
do.
work at Grand Seiko, or?
Yeah, I work there.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you obviously have your career and your finances sorted. So, what scares you in life, Nathan?
Okay, superficial things are like scare me on the surface level, horror movies,
Yep.
heights, spiders,
Yes.
that shit.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I fucking hate horror movies.
I don't know. I see ghosts on screen, I guess people are like, oh shit.
Yeah, it is
Like,
scary, yeah.
I'm the guy in the cinema that will scream in the cinema.
But you still go and watch them. voluntarily.
No, barely. Like my mate's got to convince me.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
to
the
go,
same. I'm
kind
the
of
same
thing.
as you.
But yeah.
It's fun though if there's enough friends and it's like you're gonna feel like it's a
'Cause
funny
when
thing
I was
to do.
like 13, 14, I was doing like English tutoring, and then my tutor told me, Nathan, why do I go watch a horror movie when I can watch like a comedy movie? I don't want to get scared. I want to laugh. I'm like, oh
Exactly.
shit, yeah, fair point. Yeah,
Life's too short to be shitting yourself.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, all right, bet. And then I don't know.
Why do you think people enjoy them?
I don't know. I have no idea. I think maybe it's like the adrenaline rush. Maybe they do get a little bit scared and there's adrenaline. Or maybe they just enjoy the concepts of horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like seeing it on the screen kind of thing. I
But
don't know.
people who like horror movies are always quick to criticize when it doesn't scare them. They're like
Yeah.
that movie
Yeah.
wasn't even scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the last movie you saw that was a horror film? Do you remember?
It was The Nun, the first one.
Oh yeah, the new one is coming out,
Yeah,
right?
the new one's Nun 2 is coming out. So I might watch that because I am curious, like, because I've already seen the first one.
Yeah, suck up on the storyline for sure.
Yeah, for the continuity, I want to see the second one.
What could happen with this nun now?
Yeah, whoa.
Oh, there's gonna be some scary religious themes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So those are like the more little everyday
Yeah.
fears. Well, sounds like you were alluding to
Something deeper
a
than
higher
that.
layer of
That-
fears.
Okay, so the ones I would like actually like, oh shit, I'm gonna think about this all night
Okay.
kind of thing is nothing is permanent in life. Like everything we do kind of doesn't really matter. And it's like, wow, will I actually? Sure, you can have an impact on the world. Let's say Alexander Graham Bell, the guy who invented the telephone, it was an accidental discovery, but it had such a profound impact on the world. Like we all have telephones now because of that dude. And there's like, oh shit, but that's like 1 in 1 billion, 1 in 300 million.
He'll be forgotten too one day as well.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be forgotten too. I struggle to remember his name
Yeah.
to make that point.
Yeah, what a loser.
But then I think about like, oh, will I ever do anything that will actually mean something?
Right.
Because sure, like let's say, oh, God forbid, I get hit by a car, I don't make it, I die. That's it. End of Nathan.
Yeah.
You'll feel like you'll have regret that you didn't make an impact on the world. It's an interesting point.
I don't think I will. That's the thing, and I don't know
Oh.
what scares me more, like the fact that I don't really care enough to that I won't make that impact, but it still bothers me, or like, yeah, that I care slightly enough that it's bothering me.
What if I put this to you? So you work in a watch store for Seiko, right?
Right.
What if a guy walks in tomorrow and he says, I want to buy a watch. I want
Yep.
to buy a watch for my son. He just finished university. He's got his first degree. He's going out into the world. I want to buy him a nice timepiece, commemorate this achievement in his life. And you help this man select that watch.
Yep.
Goes home, gives it to his son, and his son's wearing it, and he treasures that watch, and he remembers it, and he passes it down to his kids, and you can make an impact from doing anything, right?
Without
Don't
even
you
knowing
think?
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that as well. It's like even if you, I don't know, give $5 to the guy on the street,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's
exactly.
like always on that corner, and then suddenly that $5 he gets, I don't know, a lottery ticket, wins $1 million,
Buys a ton of heroin.
Hopefully
Start
not.
selling it.
Yeah, I mean that's an impact, like positive or negative. Like
Yeah,
it's
you
still
never
an
know.
impact.
Yeah.
But maybe it's the fact that you work at a watch shop that you are so anxious about, making a mark, running out of time. You're always considering time. I think humans are the only animals that measure time, and the only ones that have anxiety and depression and shit.
I don't think it's because I work at a watch shop.
I don't think so either. That's why I was laughing. But
But with the impermanence, right? There's a Buddhist concept of impermanence, right?
Yeah.
And they say impermanence is a beautiful thing. Like everything is impermanent,
attachments.
including you're impermanent, but also your pain and your suffering is impermanent.
Yeah.
Your bad thoughts are impermanent. They all kind of will go away, and there's kind of beauty in that impermanence.
what if you had complete control of your life and you could dictate what you were going to achieve and the impact you were going to leave on the world? And let's say you could write your own history. What would you have to achieve, do you think, to maybe alleviate that ongoing, lifelong kind of fear that you're describing?
That's interesting. I have
Yeah.
also thought about.
Okay.
And I know, for me, weirdly enough, anything I accomplish wouldn't be enough because I would do it right because I have
Okay.
that. Let's say I have that omnipotent power that like
Yep.
shit, snap my fingers, I'm Thanos type shit.
Yeah.
I would do it, and then once I've achieved that goal, I'd be like, well, I've done that. Why
Now
can't
I can
do
rest.
more?
Right.
Like I would always be thinking about what can I do more and more and more.
Okay.
And then it'd be like, yeah, I just feel like I'd never be
So
satisfied.
desire is the root of all unhappiness, no?
Yeah, because I would have so much power, and be like, what's the point of having all that power? You just do everything, and then once everything is done, it's like shit.
There's
what
nothing
now?
left to do.
And
But
then,
nothing. There's never going to be a point where everything is done, right? There's always something. Because there's no such thing as nothing, right?
yeah, I mean, yeah, I can agree with that. There's no such thing as nothing.
If you're defining it as nothing, it means it's something.
Yeah,
It's interesting. Actually, I have a friend, well, Vince. Like we both know this guy. He talks about it as well. Like it kind of freaks him out that he sees a lot of people at. How old are you?
23.
So I'm 26. Avant, you're 27, right?
27.
Yeah. So we're all around the same age, and we got this mate. He talks about basically how he sees people at our age in their 20s. They're young, they're achieving so much, and it kind of stresses him out. It's like a similar feeling to you're describing.
Comparison.
Yeah. Like what if you just maybe forgot about all that? Because it sounds like you're doing pretty well. You're doing meaningful work. I would say selling watches to people.
Like comparison is a thief
No,
of
I'm
joy.
serious.
sort
I'm
of
just,
thing.
like even the way you like nah, it doesn't really mean anything. I mean, every job's got inherent meaning. I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's what you give it.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
True.
It's,
Yeah.
like some
Value
guy
is
who
in the eye of the beholder. or
Yeah.
whatever.
exactly a guy who like cleans toilets for a living could really enjoy the fact that he helps people's lives and changes things and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like he's doing something of service to
Cleaning
the community.
poo-poo. Yeah.
I don't know, like that's an extreme example just to prove the fact that it doesn't really matter what you do, but maybe it's all in our own heads that we are not enough because we're always comparing. We always want to strive to be someone that is remembered, but 99.9999% of humanity is forgotten.
That's true. Yeah.
What about you? What are you scared of?
Me? I'm also scared of like kind of not using my time wisely, kind of wasting it, dying without achieving or doing something that I really wanted to do. So I don't know, like I don't have a cool job like you working at the Grand Seiko, but
I have a big fear of death as well. Yeah, just like,
Oh, really?
yeah, no, it's, like you can die any day.
You can.
Like, yeah. Like the chances are small, like, but shit, the planet could explode.
Well, we're all gonna die.
Yeah,
Everyone's
we're all
gonna die one
gonna
day.
die.
Yeah.
what do you think happens when you die?
Honestly, like, what I really hope happens, pitch black, nothing.
It's like what happens before you're born.
Wait, how come?
Nothing.
How come? Why?
I don't want no reincarnation, no heaven.
But
no
you wouldn't
hell,
know
nothing.
anyways.
Yeah, I wouldn't know, but I really hope it's just pitch black and just the void. Just
Wow.
nothing.
Interesting.
How? Yeah, you can't even hope it because you can't even experience it.
Yeah, it's like, who's that guy? Pascal's Gamble,
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Explain
yeah.
Explain to the people.
where there's a guy who theorized that you either believe in heaven and the concept of heaven, or you don't. And he formed like a Punnett square. You don't accept it,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
doesn't exist, still nothing happens.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just net positive to just accept God into your heart.
So why haven't you?
Oh, right.
I feel so phony if I just do it, like just be like, yeah, I accept it, and like without having any actual understanding of
Do you
it.
believe in God? Yeah, the Punnett square said so. I must.
Yeah.
I think reincarnation is probably the best one. Going to heaven sounds scary, like the idea of eternity, life.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? It's probably something we can't even understand or conceptualize as human beings. Like, it's
Yeah.
probably some fourth dimensional shit. Like, if it does exist. But reincarnation sounds cool. Like, you just get to be whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know, you get to be a
Being an
stripper.
animal would be cool.
Animal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amoeba.
What do we call? What animal would you want to be?
Oh, a bird for sure. I'd want to
Bird?
fly. I'd want to fly. I'd want to fly.
Damn,
I'd want
dude.
to travel as far as I could every day. Wouldn't
What
want to
kind
be
of
in the
bird?
same spot.
Don't say seagull.
It's probably like an
Mad
eagle.
chip
Actually, maybe not an eagle. Like, what's the bird that could travel the longest distance on the most minimal food and water?
Albatross or something?
Yeah,
No, they're
like
huge. They need so much food.
Not sure.
It'd be something
big
like
boy.
it'd be an ocean bird. Like it probably would be a seagull, because seagulls can just fly and fly and fly. They can eat all different types of food.
You're the type of guy, you're the type of seagull that'll do the 1 foot trick, act like you, like, just so you can get more chips.
Chips.
Yeah. Oh, my foot hurts. I only have 1 foot. Little bitch.
The disabled car park sticker of the
disabled-
pigeon
yeah,
world.
exactly. What would you be, bro?
Fuck. All right.
I know, this is the hardest question of the day,
Why?
bro.
What animal?
Fuck. Not what happens when you die, but fuck, what animal would I be?
Like if I could just pick.
Yeah.
Damn.
God's waiting.
Shit. I don't want to like pick one, then just locks it in. Like he's
Bro, this
watching
guy's scared
video,
of everything, man. Just say an animal, bro.
Like, no, man. Yeah, but like
You could be a Pokemon, whatever you want.
I feel like golden retriever.
So someone would
Yeah.
own you.
Yeah, I reckon just be chill.
How you relax in that?
Oh, we changed the topic. The topic is
it's not
now
what are you scared of.
what are you scared of in life?
Can I hop on?
Oh, we're interviewing this guy, so.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Thank you, man, thank you.
But yeah, no, I just want to be like chill out, you know, like run around in the backyard, don't have to worry about food or water, just be like vibing.
You know what scares me right now? These guys hanging around.
They might.
I do not want to interview.
If you notice, I like check my phone just quickly just to make sure it's still here.
What's the time? Yeah. All my stuff is still here. Can you protect us, man? Or I actually have a more important question.
Yeah.
Do you get a discount at Grand Sacred? For yourself? Are you allowed to say
Of course he
that?
does. Of course
I'm
he
not sure
does.
if I'm allowed to say that.
We can edit it out
We're
if you
gonna
like.
say like potentially that may exist.
It may exist.
Yeah.
Is it? If it did exist, would friends and family be accepted into that?
Man.
There is a potential for that.
There's a potential. Yeah. There's nothing's locked in.
nothing
He's scared.
He's
He's scared.
guaranteed.
The fear is all over your face. Yeah, we can see it.
Understood. Well, thanks for joining us today, bro. Really appreciate it. You're a
Appreciate it,
great interview.
Nathan. You're a great guest.
Thank you.